do it. We got Kevin Thunderstorm Johnson and Mr. Otis Pimpleton in the building. What's going on, gentlemen?
Morning, good morning.
Buenos dias.
How are you?
I'm
Good.
good.
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Coach, what's good?
I'm all good, man.
So, what's your name, sir?
Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson. So you local here to Vegas?
Yeah, I am.
Born and raised?
No, I born and raised in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay. You want to scoot that mic? This
Yeah, for
extends
sure.
it.
Yeah,
no, you
definitely.
could grab the whole arm, bring it closer.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. And Coach, your name?
Otis Pimpleton from
Otis.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay. You seem so familiar. I feel like I've seen you in
all
somewhere.
throughout the Mayweather gym.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
that old.
Okay. All right. Oh, so you from Michigan.
Yeah.
Nice. So you knew the Durrell brothers back then?
We grew up together,
Oh,
but
wow.
actually before the Darrell brothers, they had the Littles family. Jonathan Littles, Tim Littles.
Okay.
But I come up with the likes of Roger Mayweather.
So when did you get to Vegas?
1986.
Ooh.
And what about?
I was a wee little lad back then. You weren't even born.
Nah, that was long before I was conceived.
Sheesh. So how much has changed, man? We were just talking, like we've had a realtor on here. We have, plenty of people that are Vegas locals.
Right.
And they've just watched this city grow so much. How's it changed over the years for you?
Drastically. Drastically. Vegas has always been a city of who you know. And now it's turned into corporate America.
Really?
They care less about who you know. But Vegas was really ran by individuals and not corporations. Once they start letting corporations come in, they really lost the Vegas scene.
And how's that translate to boxing?
Well,
Because, corporate America is definitely not in boxing yet. I guess they are. I guess they are with the networks. Those are,
the networks, but
Yeah.
not with individualizing and really building individuals as they should, or really being able to make these kids fight each other. We fought each other. We didn't care. My stepbrother James Tony fought Michael Nunn for $50,000 and won. These kids don't want to fight for 50 grand.
No, they don't.
You can't shake that in their face.
No, they don't. We just had Lonnie B in here. You know him from
Yeah.
Mayweather Gym. He turned down a few $50,000 fights, or in around that range.
He should have, considering the time and who it was.
Oh, come on. You just said James Tony fought Michael Nunn for 50. Why can't Lonnie B fight motherfucking Benavidez for 50?
Well, the era is different now.
They're
giving $1 billion.
Well, then you know exactly why these kids are taking longer to fight.
I still fight for free.
I don't know about free.
Well,
Kevin,
put
I
a
don't know
dollar
about
on
free.
the line in the title shot, and Kevin's next fight will be $250,000, $2 million.
So what division you in?
Super lightweight.
Super
140,
lightweight.
140.
140,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
How many fights, Kevin?
I have 13 fights, 11-2.
Okay, so you still have to get into that development. Get out of that development stage. You think you're a prospect, a contender at this point?
You know what? I'm ready for the big stage. You know what
Really?
I mean? I fought 7 undefeated fighters and beating them all. You know what I mean? So
7
undefeated fighters and beating them all. Some of them was more than they had 15-0. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely ready for the big stage. And also my last opponent was 40-9. And I knocked him out in the 3rd round. That's who Adrian Broden fought. So I'm ready for anybody and everybody.
I think I did see you made some sort of post on your Instagram of a side-by-side with you and Broner. Were you offered that fight, or are you just trying to manifest it?
Oh, I'm picking at it. You know what I mean? I'm picking at it, so I'm definitely manifested and making sure that it will happen. You know what I mean? I got a good game plan, and I'm just gonna execute it.
So obviously, you suffered 2 losses early in your career, 2 undefeated fighters. One of those I know very well, Richardson Hitchens. You know, I'm originally from the tri-state area and just relocated here for the show. The other seems to be Danny. You want to pronounce that?
Nah.
Fazlisdin?
Fazlisdin.
Gali, but yeah. Okay, talk to me about him. What is he? Russian? What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, he is Russian.
Yeah, he's Russian, man. And they both was.
Oh no, Uzbekistani.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. He's got a loss now to Michael Fox. How small the world is.
Yeah. See.
Fox beat him.
Well, he was already beaten going downhill.
We need you in there.
Kevin already had him going downhill anyway. You know, so I mean, he started putting that out there that the kid was ready to lose.
Austin, don't fix this shit. Okay, got it.
So yeah, Kevin starts people on the decline.
So you saying Kevin softened them up for the next man?
Kevin softened him up.
I like it, Coach. Kevin, man. So what you got next? You got anything planned? Is there an actual fight date?
This actual fight date.
Well,
you smiling? So there is something that y'all can't talk about.
No.
September 24th in San Antonio.
Tentatively scheduled.
For who? Who's fighting them?
We don't have an opponent yet. They're throwing me different names. I told them, listen, give me the name and the date. We don't care. But
Ho. They throwing me different names. Then you say, give me the name and the date. So which names? They already threw you the names.
Nah, there's nobody.
No. You said they throwing you names.
I'll give you a couple names.
There we go. Now we spicing this motherfucker.
Let me
get box rack ready.
Kevin, you know him off top. Give him to me. He got to look him. You know I know you the fighter. He already told you. You already looked him up. You know who they are. Who are they?
Nope, they ain't say anything about me. But
not about you. I'm saying they didn't give you a name.
They didn't give me a name yet. But I accept anybody.
Oh, okay.
I accept anybody. Once again, we've been taking undefeated fighters.
Well, he looks for that. Talk to me about Hitchens. He was undefeated. We do know him. We know his skill set. What do you think went wrong in that fight?
You know, everybody preparing for that fight, everybody was getting in my head talking about don't outbox him. He's a better boxer than you. So I just played into that, and I actually outboxed him that day. You know what I mean? And I promise you, I thought I won. Everybody in the arena thought I won. They booed the hell out of him after they announced that he was a winner. And I
was at that fight.
Did you hear the boos?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember really the fights because that was the night before Canelo Kovalev, so everybody was there. So like I'm like in the back with like Shakur, Tank with like Devin. Everybody was there. So
and they thought he lost.
Well, like I said, I'm in the back, so I don't really but I remember the night. It's not the specific fight.
Yeah.
So you thought you beat him. You were not signed to Mayweather at the time, right?
No.
So you were just the B side. Did you contact the commission?
Nope. It's no point. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, I'm past that. You know what I mean? But I know the next time, if it's a rematch, I'm knocking them out.
So
I'm proving that.
Did anybody come up to you? Because you said everybody in the arena felt you won. So did anyone say like, no, we're going to try and get you this rematch? You deserve a rematch? And by anyone, I mean higher ups. Someone on Showtime, someone on Mayweather Promotions, nothing like that?
Someone like Mayweather?
Did he?
Yes.
I can't hear you, Coach. Into the mic.
Before the fight, Floyd told me, when I told him, I said, you know we got Hitchens. We got your boy Hitchens. He said, yeah, I know. I told him they fucked up. Then after the fight, me and Kevin were going into the gym, and Floyd pulled up and told me, he said, look, family, there's business. There's business, family. I said, fuck that. I don't care about all that. We whooped his ass.
I need to know how you interpreted this is business, because you tell me that over the radio waves. I feel like you're saying, Floyd is saying, you know, Hitchens won because they wanted him to win, not because he deserved to win. I mean, I don't know how you interpreted that. I can't put words in your mouth. When he said this to you, how did you? What did that mean to you? What does that mean for you?
Well, during the fight, right after the fight, I interpreted it as he got up, looked at me, and dropped his head and left. That interprets to me, I run the show. This is my guy right now. Your family. But this is my guy right now.
But at the end of the day, any negative is always a positive in everything. You know what I mean? So that's what it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? He can take that to the bank. You know what I mean? But I know I'm in the. To me, I feel like I'm in a way better position than him because I'm getting knockouts back to back.
How long have you been watching the sport? Have you been watching it?
Watching? Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
So you didn't watch Islandri Lara versus Paul Williams?
No, I haven't.
Never. Okay. Those 3 judges were suspended indefinitely. They can never score a fight again because that robbery was so blatant. Oh. Where would you rank yours? Like, you know, because when these things happen, I have to say it in front of you. I am the type of guy that says, you know, he wasn't robbed. He didn't do enough to win. You know what I'm saying? If you do enough, they can't take it from you. Look at Devin with a jab. He did more than enough. They couldn't take it no matter what, and no matter what country. Everybody thought the judges was going to put. They couldn't take it. So for you, realistically, was it a close fight, or you feel you were blatantly robbed that anyone can see you won that fight?
Anybody?
I didn't watch it. It's funny. I'm shocked.
Anybody can see me that won that fight. I won that fight. Like you know, I was just actually playing with him in the ring. You know what I mean? Like. I blatantly won them, you know what I mean, hands down, you know. But once again, you know what I mean, like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm on to bigger and better things, you know.
Do you think the rematch would be the same? It was early in his career. He has fought in better opposition since then. A couple of former world champs. I think Argenis Mendez. Do you remember anyone else?
That's the only one.
Yeah.
That's the only one? So, yeah, I mean, do you think he's leveled up and it may not be the same, or you think I just got his number?
He fought Malik Hawkins.
That was a good fight.
Did that go to a decision?
Did.
Yeah, I would not even leak out.
I mean,
I'm being serious. You know what I mean?
But saying it and doing it is 2 different things. It's harder to get it done in the ring.
All of my.
I mean, Malik retired though. You know that he retired him. Yeah. So he ain't knock him out. He retired. That's even more.
I've been knocking. Ever since that fight with me, Richards, and Hitchens, I went on it. I'm knocking everybody out. I'm four.
You got 4 straight knockouts.
4 straight knockouts. I'm not playing with these dudes no more. Like I already told everybody, like I'm not going to. It's not going to decisions if you fight me.
Wow. And 2 of those 4 are undefeated fighters.
Thank you. Yes.
Let's see who these guys were. Luis Salazar. He hasn't fought since he fought you last year in May. Ooh, he Dominican. All his fights was in DR outside of your fight, so we got to see what he does. He hasn't been back since then. Next is Rock Merther. I don't know him.
Murdeal.
And he hasn't fought since you. Okay, so, I mean, maybe you retiring these guys, but this guy, woo, all them fights in Mexico. But, you know, I don't get mad at those Mexico fights. Let's be real. It's kind of an oxymoron for me to say, oh, he went to Mexico to flub his record up and then say, I got to see that dude versus the Mexican style.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So which one is it? It either birthed in Mexico and people go on to perfect it and then that style is difficult, or they're bums from the beginning. So, you know, it is what it is.
With Murtill, we was offered that fight in a week's notice. I guess he was supposed to fight a week before that or 2 weeks before that. His fight fell out in Phoenix. Then they offered us to fight the week before the fight.
Okay, you guys fought on the Davies Boxing in San Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
They doing some big things.
Yeah, how was that experience?
Oh, it was amazing. it's amazing, man. I love the whole atmosphere. You know what I mean? Their production was nice. You know what I mean? So everything was about it. Man, shout out to Davis Entertainment.
Yeah, they're doing some nice stuff, beautiful production, and they're very consistent.
Yeah.
Are you guys planning on going back there, or where's this other fight that you were off?
We're signed with him under management.
Okay. That's good. He'll keep you busy. He has Floyd Schofield.
Yeah.
But I hear they're trying to sign Floyd, the Golden Boy, now. I hope he don't.
You got good ears, man.
Man, I'm ear to the street, baby.
Ears.
I got one of them ultrasonic things, you know what I'm saying? I hear ocean waves.
Right.
Yeah.
But your opponent that you beat actually went on to fight Carlos Ocampos. And Ocampos beat him too. So
AB beat him back in the day.
Right.
So I saw earlier this year you got the chance to spar with Floyd. Was that the first time you sparred him?
I sparred Floyd a couple of times.
Okay.
Say three times.
Talk to us about it.
Oh, it was amazing. You know what I mean? Once again, you know, everybody knows that he can't be like, he can be touched, but I'm just saying, like, he's very slick in the ring. You know, very, very poised. He know his ring. He have a high ring IQ. You know what I mean? So it was amazing sparring him. You know what I mean? I learned a lot from sparring him, Tank, every champion that you can name, superstars that's coming up as well, Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford. I'm glad to that experience those people in the ring, because I know what to do and put in my arsenal as well.
How was it with Crawford? Was it more difficult than Floyd specifically?
No. Like Floyd was more difficult because he was hard to hit. Crawford, he was there. He was there to get hit. You know what I mean? It's easy to me. I feel like to me, you can outbox Crawford. We're going around the ring, outbox him. You know what I mean? Moving, but the time that you plant your foot and stop, those power punches is vicious. You know what I'm saying?
From Crawford.
Yeah, for Crawford, man, those power punches ruthless. You know what I'm saying? I got tired outboxing him because I knew he was a switch hitter. So every time he switched, I switched my game up, and he just kept getting confused. He kept switching. So then I got tired of switching. I'm like, all right, go ahead, man, let's go. I got on the ropes. Boom, boom, body shot. Oh, snap. I went off the ropes like, okay, Kev, you doing good outboxing them. Just keep doing it. So that's basically what it was, man. It was like, you know, just staying off the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's the tank, man. That's what I'm saying. If you got a tank, you might could be a more skilled fighter. Coach, that's your department. Do you believe that stamina and endurance can outweigh skill at one point in the fight?
It can if you keep your foot on the gas. Two good rounds back to back make most everybody break. Pressure breaks. But you got to know how to do it. You got to know when the guy is hurt. You got to know when to overtake him. You know, so from that aspect, you have to keep coming forward. But making them miss while you're coming.
So what are some of the other fighters that you might have worked with? I'm sure Danny, being in Vegas for 7 years, might know. But for our listening audience, we are live, tuned in to the world. Who else has been on your resume in terms of fighters you've trained and worked with?
We had Andrew Tabiti, Juan Heraldez, Mike Hunter, Keith Hunter.
I like Keith.
I had Ryan Garcia.
What?
Well, but he didn't end up signing with us, so nothing I can do about that. I worked with Devin a little bit.
Gamboa.
It's a lot of them.
So you got that's a great resume, though. Some big names.
Yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations.
It's Thank God and Roger Mayweather.
Oh, Thank God and Roger. Shout out to you. That's official.
Is Roger the reason you came out to Vegas originally, Coach?
I came out here to sign a contract. I had a 1984 Olympic invitation, but I got in trouble, got arrested. But before Roger left Michigan in 1980, he guaranteed me that all of us that keep boxing, he will make sure we got out of there. And once he won the title, he came back home, came to my high school, and assured me that I would be the next to come out here.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's crazy.
Yeah. Then
when he won the world title, because we know, fast forward, we know how it is. When you win the world title, you're still not rich.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't rich. His thing was.
No, I know. And to know that even, just with a little bit of money that he got, he was ready to bring you out there. That's pretty fucking fire. That's
well, before
dope.
me, it was a cousin of his, but we got in a fight with a gang and they killed him.
Well, I mean, before you, I'm sure it was Jeff, because
no,
Jeff.
I was before Jeff.
Oh, really?
I'm younger than Jeff, but I was boxing before Jeff.
Okay, because we had Jeff and he said a similar story. Like, he got a call from Roger, and Roger told him come out here.
Yeah, Jeff was in school. And Roger bought.
So you were in high school. You say he came to your high school. So you were attending high school at the time?
I've been with Roger since I was 7 years old.
That's pretty dope. But I mean, because I like to talk about Omar Figueroa's story. I don't know if you know, Oscar went to Omar's high school in that little ass town of Willasco, Texas, some shit, to sign him in his lunchroom. Like, that's epic. You know how much. Right. You know what I mean? He made noise in his area for that. Right. So, like, same thing would be, Roger, it's the equivalent of what you did.
Roger came to my high school.
That's crazy.
Same identical story. And they called me out and said, Roger Mayweather wants you. And, from that point, he called me back Thanksgiving Day, 1985. I lost my scholarships because I got arrested. Lost my Olympic invitation because I got arrested. But he assured me that. Now
I gotta know, man, what happened? What'd you get arrested for?
Street fight.
A street assault? Damn.
It was assault with somebody. And I had a neighbor throw vodka in my sister's face. So I got into it with a boyfriend and girlfriend, and made a whole lot of charges once they found out. I had a boxing career, I had a boxing life going, and they just kept going forward. I had scholarships to play basketball and academics. And I had the 84 Olympic invitation, which I lost. Everything.
Damn. Well,
but Roger still got you out here, though, right?
Roger still brought me out here. Had people with a lot of money behind me from California, and shit, I had a car my second week here. He had them buy me a new car.
Wow.
Had my own place.
Roger had it going on, because this sounds just like Jeff's story. Jeff said the same thing. He got out here, he got an apartment, he got a car right away.
Right away.
It's crazy. Roger was out here changing lives, man. So, Coach, how were you able to, I guess, know that you were going to be a trainer? Because not every fighter is a trainer, and not every trainer was a fighter or a championship fighter. Like, for instance, I think Malignaggi would be a fantastic trainer, because I love the way he commentates, and we spent a lot of time with him here, so I just feel like it can translate to a fighter, and him being a fighter, he can show them. So how did you know, and when did you know you were going to be a trainer?
Well, I've always continuously helped kids, and I had like 140 kids at a place called Chuck Minker's Sports Complex, but the city came in and said I couldn't train no more than 10 kids at a time.
Wow.
So
you needed like a Boys and Girls Club.
Right. And because they said they have their rules and regulations. And I told them, well, now I have 130 kids on the street if I'm only able to train 10. But then it came to the point, I came in the gym one day to box a kid, to spar, and Mayweather Boxing Club. Roger was training Kevin. Roger calls me and said, what? He said, don't ask me what. So I went to the back of the gym where he was training Kevin. He said, here, you're going to train him. I said, I don't want to train nobody. He said, I didn't ask you what you want to do.
So this Kevin?
This Kevin.
So you were with Roger at first?
Yeah, I was with Roger at first, yep.
He said, I trained you, right? And I said, yeah. He said, you going to train him? He said, man, this motherfucker can box. And ever since that day, we've been together.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
11 years.
Wow. It's been 11 years, that journey already?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
11 years. Kevin was 0-6 when we got him. After that, he won 40-something straight fights. Because Kevin would just fight because he enjoyed doing it. but nobody would take him serious. Even in the gym, we couldn't get people to box him because they said he's an amateur, but that was their way out of it. He's only an amateur. He's only an amateur. E.J. Smith, different other, various different guys, he's only an amateur. I'm like, well, whoop his ass then. Let us see what he got.
Coach, being from Michigan, has it always been like that? Because now I thank God obviously for this podcast and is taking me around the world. I'm originally from the East Coast,
right.
But now that I'm on the West, I feel like this sparring is, like I'm used to trainers like hanging off the ropes, and it's like, oh, after Kevin lands a good shot on a kid and the kid looks wobble, it's like, let that man get his shit together. Over here, it's like kill or be killed in these sparring sessions that I'm seeing.
That?
You don't think so? I'm not understanding. Like, yeah, I get it. You need to go through some tough shit in sparring so that you got that tank or you could go through adversity in a real fight. But man, they fighting out here.
Well, they're fighting, but a lot of people take it wrong. You know what I mean? If you're fighting to be the best, you want to work with the best, and you want to get the best out of your workouts. But if I see he's taking advantage of a guy or not really taking advantage of him, they can't match up to his potential. So I'll shut it down.
Okay.
I would never do that because I am also an amateur coach. And I have to really look out for the guys both ways, for their well-being.
What about, hypothetically, you see Kevin and he's tired. So now he's on the ropes more than usual, and he's taking shots. He's obviously trying to block him, but he's taking more shots. He's spending more time on the ropes. Right. Is it time to, like,
it's your last
stop
round.
it and let him get his rest, or stop it altogether and go do bag work, pad work, because he's just taking punches that he can't defend himself with? I'm seeing dudes like they're exhausted.
And
they letting that sparring go. My man on the ropes like, I'm like, bro, what is he learning right there? Like, shouldn't he go run? Like, if I'm a coach, I'm like, okay, you're tired. You ain't fucking run. Go fucking run. Go hit the bat. Like, what is he learning getting pounded on the ropes? And I'm not better than. I'm trying to learn.
He's not learning anything, but those guys that you're probably witnessing go through that are sparring partners. I don't have sparring partners. He boxed with Tank. He went through that situation the first time him and Tank sparred. But with Kevin, his mentality was like, he's not doing nothing to me. Tank is teeing off. And then finally I'm like, no. So it got to the point where we almost got to fight in the ring because I wanted him to learn. And one guy tried to jump in. I'm like, no, fuck that. Don't touch him. Because Kevin knows what he's doing. He did that to himself that day. And it's never happened
By
again.
do that to himself, you mean stood on the ropes?
Stood on the ropes himself.
But is it himself or was it Tank's power? Everybody talks highly of that power.
I respect Tank. I love Tank as an individual, but it wasn't the power because I know what Kevin was doing. Kevin will get to a point, he'll be like, well, they can't hurt me. I don't want to make him look bad. He's got a fight coming up. I'm like, no, fuck him. Fuck his fight.
Whoa. So you saying you sandbagging so you don't look better than Tank?
Listen, I promise you. When I was sparring,
I already let you.
Tank,
I'm gonna tell you, I already let you get one off. I ain't say nothing earlier when you said I was outboxing Crawford. I just said fuck it. I'm gonna just let that one ride.
Ooh,
but
now everybody don't think that.
But now you saying. You fell, yo, now he's saying he dialed it back on Tank, not to make Tank look bad? Bruh.
I'm not being cocky, I'm being confident. Like, I'm seriously, the truth. I'm speaking
I want it to be true, too. So, I want to be the first one to put you onto the world.
Yeah, so when I was boxing Tank and I was working with him for a Santa Cruz fight, yes, I was not using my whole full power. I was outboxing him. I was using my speed, learning in the ring. Just like I said, every sparring I do with world champions, I learn. I learn in the ring. I practice on my skills, slip, roll, punch, roll, step around. All these things I was doing to Tank. And then once again, he got irritated.
Did he jump out the ring? Of course. Because I hear he jumps out the ring every 5 or 6 rounds. He's out. He only giving you 5 or 6. And if you start doing good, he leaves.
No. Like
it was the day where he had to get back.
Yeah.
He had to get some get back.
Okay, so he didn't want to leave because
he. What was it? 11 rounds?
Yeah, 11 rounds. Yep.
Yeah. You did 11 straight?
Rounds. Yeah.
Oh damn! So you
again,
you must have did well because I swear to you, I'm not making this up. I've heard from numerous people, at least a dozen, that he do 4 to 6, and usually he beat you up. You start coming on in the 4 and 5, and he out in 6. He jump out the rope.
Jake is out there with us. He works. He works. He's got to put in the work because I don't know. Out there on the West Coast, they have a different mindset.
And I feel like everybody come to Vegas to get that work. Like, people are coming specifically here to hold training camp because they know they're going to get the best work here. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So I'm assuming you work with Keith Hunter.
Yeah.
He said that.
I mean, work with.
Oh, spar.
Spar.
How's that go? Because I interview Keith a lot. He be acting like he put hands on people.
We fought in amateurs.
And he act like he got power. Do he got power?
We fought in amateurs 3 times.
Power. Oh, he do got power.
Yeah, we fought in amateurs 3 times. He beat me twice, and I beat him once. The last one, of course, I won that. But once again, it is what it is. But no, Keith Hunter definitely got power. His right hand, I tell everybody, it's unstoppable, bro. Like, if you can actually, if you have a chin and you have heart to like get hit with the right hand that Keith has, then you have a chance to beating him. You know what I mean? But once somebody feel that power, it shocks everybody. You know what I mean? My first time he hit me with the right hand, I'm like, damn. Dude, let me stay away from that right hand. Let me step to the left. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy because when I first fought him that first time in amateurs, he hit me with the right hand. Boom! I'm like, oh snap! He ain't never stopped me, but I'm just like, I gotta watch out for it. So the second time I beat him because I practiced on my head movement and everything. So my whole defense got better. You know what I mean?
Me and Roger wasn't there.
Have you sparred Abram Martinez? Is it Martinez or is it Morales?
No, Martinez.
No, we were supposed to fight.
Oh, y'all supposed to have a fight?
Yeah, but
talk to me. What happened?
We were gloved up and ready to go out.
What?
It was on a top-ranked show.
Wait, so y'all was like, it was a real fight. It wasn't a negotiation. Like, you were supposed to walk out.
A Tyson Fury undercard.
Okay, let me explain this real quick.
Go ahead.
I sparred him at Fight Capital. You know what I mean? I got in his ass, and then
So you don't lose sparring?
No, what? Say it again.
You don't lose sparring?
I don't lose sparring.
Yeah, we got to talk about Devin next.
So basically, I sparred, got his ass, and then we supposed to fight. He texted me on Instagram. He's like, "Cat, we supposed to fight. You know, I don't think I want to fight you." I'm like, it is what it is. I'll take it. We not friends.
He didn't. He ain't text you.
Like, yes, he did. I'm like, bro.
You said on Instagram he DM'd you?
Yeah, and he said I don't want to fight you and everything.
He DM'd you and said I don't want to fight.
Yes, and I told him
I don't know how to take that. I feel like I gotta respect him.
Let's fight.
I feel like I gotta respect him.
I want to see the DM.
No,
I don't. I believe him.
He meant he didn't want to hurt you.
No.
That's what he meant?
Is that what everyone was trying to say?
I don't know. I don't know because I feel like I interpret it differently.
No, because of my sparring,
I interpret it differently. I interpreted that you're trying to say he felt like he would lose, so he didn't want to fight you. So I'm like, damn.
He got mad when I accepted the fight, though. He got mad, and then like. But
what do you mean he get mad? They offered it. What the fuck?
So hold on, I want to know
where's Abrams at?
How was y'all in the locker room? Like what's going on?
Bro, I think that they offering me. They told him to.
Last minute they
I have Kevin Johnson, and then I said yes. Then he DM'd me like I don't want to fight you. He said yes. He probably said yes to them.
No,
I want to fight him.
How were you in the locker room?
Yeah, how'd you get to the locker room with gloves though?
We had a contract. We weighed in.
So where was he at?
He was in another locker room.
So he quit in the locker room?
No.
The fight didn't happen.
Top Rank said they didn't have enough. They won't have enough time for that fight to happen, and we were only on the second bout.
Yeah.
They said we won't have enough time.
Okay, so now I'm getting it. So I'm gathering that you guys are assuming Top Rank told you that because he didn't want the fight because you got that DM.
No. That day we fighting. We was fighting that day. At Top Rank, we were fighting that day. But the Top Rank didn't have the time So we couldn't fight.
So he never pulled out. He always...
No, he never pulled out. I ain't saying he didn't pull it out. You know what I mean?
So he was going to fight. He just got mad at you for accepting the fight.
Exactly. He got mad for me. But he didn't want to fight me at first place.
I mean, he was in the
did
fucking
he say
locker
why?
room.
Hold on. Did he say why? Like
why?
He's saying it's because of the sparring. No. He's saying because he know he was going to lose.
I'm assuming because of the sparring, but once again, like I didn't know him that well at that time. You know what I mean? We just had one sparring session. You know what I'm saying? I did well. You know what I mean?
I got somebody in the chat saying, I seen Kevin fight. I just don't know how long this KO streak is going to hold up. I don't know if he's typically a KO fighter. What you think, Kev?
No, I'm a KO fighter. I'm a definitely KO fighter. If I want the KO, I get the KO. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know about this Devin Haney sparring.
Yeah, let me first.
You done wrote them some shit.
First, I want to say this. First, I want to ask you both this question. Rumor has it Devin has never bled from his nose in sparring. You've been out here all your life, damn near. Have you seen that man bleed in his nose, or is Bill making it up? Bill told me right there in that chair.
He said, find me somebody that can tell you different, or that got footage of different.
So when you sparred him, did you bloody that nose?
I don't remember. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I know.
That's so crazy.
I know I gave him a black eye because he told me. He told me like,
oh, this guy, yo, you a fucking sparring legend.
No, he did. Devin told me, he's like, yo, I never got a black eye since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the first ever in a long time. Like, whatever. I don't know what he said, but he said,
bruh, when's your next fight, man? I'm coming front,
no, it's
bro.
all respect, man. Shout out to Devin Haney, man, and everybody, bro. But I ain't trying to throw shots at nobody. It's the truth, man.
How many times have y'all sparred? Because obviously he been out here for years. You've been out here for years.
Yeah. I started sparring him like when since I turned pro. I say
since I turned pro.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's been about 6 years now?
Yep.
6 years now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say that he's what would you say that he's done the best in sparring?
Outboxing. Outboxing, counter, his jab is amazing. Like as you see with what he did his last fight, his jab is unstoppable. You know what I mean? When he keep on utilizing that.
But you went over that, right? You went over that jab with the right though.
Yeah, I sometimes I did.
How'd you give him a black eye? What was it, a jab or a right?
I don't know, man.
He just told you, right?
Yeah, he just told me, yeah.
Wow, man. When is the next fight? I'm tuned in. I'm locked in. I'm ready to see you fight.
Hopefully.
You said hopefully what day?
Hopefully in July. Hopefully in
July. That's around the corner.
We don't know because his manager.
Who's your manager?
Davis Promotion.
Okay, yeah, you just signed
Cameron Davies.
Yeah.
But our promotion is with Mayweather Promotion.
Oh, so you are with Mayweather?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys got one of those Tabiti deals. Still with Mayweather, but
I trained Tabiti too.
Oh, so that's like currently your fighter?
Yes.
Okay. That's I've been trying to get that man in here. He's been focused ever since, man. I seen him in the gym. When we seen him? 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks ago.
We lose track of time. I'm in the gym every day, but yeah, I would love to get him in here, man. I want to talk to him. He's been getting some wins. He's the reason I even know about Davies Promotions. Okay. Not really. I seen what they were doing, but then that was the biggest signing they got. Him and Schofield. Right. And now Kevin. So how long you been with them? Just one fight?
Like, yeah, one fight, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So is it a year deal or a fight deal? Like 3 years or 3 fights? Oh, it's years. Okay. Any minimum amount of fights per year? Like a mandatory minimum amount of fights that he got to give you per year or no?
Yes, it is. Okay. What is it, 4 or 5?
Damn, busy.
Yeah, 4.
Sheesh.
But see, he has 4 with them and 4 with Mayweather Promotion.
But the Mayweather Promotions, those are not definite in the sense that like they have to give it to him in a calendar year?
It's on a contract.
Okay. So when we get a Mayweather Promotion Showtime fight?
She'll be coming up. I don't know. We let Leonard handle that right now, and, you know, that's why we have promoters to
take that Keith Hunter fight. He need a shot.
So
that right hand! That right hand made him chuckle. Look at him. Look, he's like, oh, hold up. I don't know about Keith. Yo, and that's what Keith said. He like, yo, I got a loss. I lost in Mexico. Why they don't want to give me a shot? I love Keith mannerisms. He funny.
No, nobody should underestimate Keith, man. He, once again, he can do damage. You know
Damn. Yo, so now that you're saying that, he really wants a Rolly or a Tank fight. I think those are very unattainable because he needs to get some names under the belt. But for Rolly coming over knockout loss, you know Keith, the both of you know him intimately. But like from the outside looking in, is that a good fight for Rolly coming off a loss, or is that a dangerous fight?
That's a dangerous fight for anybody.
Damn.
With Keith.
And you know he moved down to 35.
Keith did?
From 47.
No. I thought he was like...
Well, he definitely like this. He'll take it at 40, but he not at 47 for sure, for without a doubt.
No. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he just gonna take any big fight from 35.
But he moved down, believe me. Yeah, I did an interview with him, man, and I spoke to Bones. They're not fighting at 47 no more.
So why, in the last interview you just did with him, he calling out Earl?
I did not see no Earl call out. You misheard that.
What welterweight he just called out in the last video?
I don't remember any.
Okay.
Honestly.
No,
it's been Rolly.
Yeah, no. I know. I'm talking about in the last one.
Regis.
That's who it was. You're confusing him with Regis. And he's only saying, he's like, yo, look, Regis is calling out anybody. He wants to fight. I'll be that anybody. And that's at 40.
He's a good fight for Regis.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's long.
So, Coach, you the coach, man. I've been watching him spar quite a few times now, and I'm like, I want him to be more on the toe. He a little flat-footed. He like pawing and shit. Like he'll creep in and he's like pawing and little body shot, you know, straight right to the bite. But I feel like he's planted wide.
Bones is letting him do that. Bones is letting him do what he want to do.
Oh, so is the coach.
You got to be on Keith's back. I mean, Keith and Michael Hunter are probably two of the best fighters in the world today. But you just got to be on their back.
By being on their back, you saying they lazy?
Yes. They know they have the box. They know they have a lot of potential, and they have more than what they're putting out.
Well, this has been a very informative interview. I'll tell you that. Kevin, we got some questions for you. James Valdez, San Antonio, Texas says, "What do you remember most about Roger Mayweather?"
His love for boxing. You know, his love for boxing, his compassion for people, helping people out and everything like that. That's the most important thing I have for him. You know, he take his boxing serious. You know, definitely his hand at work. You know, he'll get mad at you. You mess up. You know what I mean? He'll pass you. Now, you next. So, yeah, man.
So how'd you link up with him? Like, did you come up to him like, train me? Or did he single you out and say, man, he wanted to train you because of you and how good you were?
I don't know the situation, but I know when I went to the Mayweather gym, I was just training myself, and I guess like he was there, and I guess he came up to me, truthfully, you know what I mean? Because I was there, seeing what I'm doing, yeah. And then I was sparring, who I was sparring at the time? Kyron, yeah, Kyron Butler.
Right, I got Big Casual that says, "What up, champ? Which sparring session between Bud and Tank do you think you learned the most from?"
Hold on, say that again. Repeat that question.
Out of the two sparring sessions between Bud and Tank, which one do you feel you've learned the most from?
Tank.
Why? Break it down. Tell me why. What you learned from Tank?
Yeah. So what I learned from Tank is that he'll roll his punches. Like when you try to hit him with a right hand, like sometimes he'll roll his punches, he'll turn his head and basically make you miss. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, that was very effective, you know. Bud ain't really learned much because he wasn't really giving me that much
competition. You was about to say competition?
Not competition, but like that much. Like,
yo, so you just watch Bud?
I'm not. Bud is good, bro.
You watch Bud?
I got him beating Earl Spence.
Bud was out of shape and going through the motions with Kevin.
You was there?
Nah, I wasn't there.
But I'm sure people call you like, Coach, Kevin out here doing his thing.
Well, my partner called me. He was there with him, and you know, Bud was really just going through the motions and starting to get in shape.
Right, so you can say that too. You know what I mean? But once again, like I already know if Bud would have went like
full force,
you know what I'm saying? I'd probably see a different Bud as well, and also you can definitely see a different Kevin. You know what I mean?
He raised it, you raise it. Let's fucking go. That's how you're supposed to talk, man. Fuck all that. You're supposed to be confident in yourself.
Bring that ass.
Yeah, Bud raised the level. You might raise the level. I like this. Yeah, man. So let me see here. I think that might be it. Can you give out your social media? And Coach, do you have any social media in case anybody wants to link up with you?
You
don't do the social?
My Instagram was hacked, but I have a new one at The Real Otis Pimpleton Jr.
All right. And Jay Miller coming in, he says, salute, champ. Who wins between Tank and Devin?
I got a toss up. I don't even know.
That jab won't work with it. That jab won't work with Tank.
No, it will. You know what I mean? But once again, like, man, I don't know, man. Yeah. Like, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Lids Low in Decatur, Georgia says, yo, Kevin, I follow you on IG. Can you bless us with one of your songs? You sing or you rap?
No, I don't got no song. So.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Probably different Kevin.
Wrong Kevin. Let me get a screenshot so y'all can follow the right Kevin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is you, right?
Yep, that's me. Yeah.
This is the one you should be following.
Yeah,
he says
follow me at Kevin Thunderstorm Johnson on Instagram, Facebook, and also Twitter.
I don't see no songs here, man. this the fight. So this the one you want in July.
Oh, my little brother had a song, Thunderstorm. Yeah,
okay.
They want me to bring that thunder out.
So you saying this might have been offered to you, or you just trying to manifest here? Because I mean, he was scheduled to come back. What, July in Chicago?
He's scheduled. Yeah, he's got a fight coming up.
What y'all feel about Chicago?
I ain't heard no announcement, nothing.
Supposed to be on Showtime, but there's an undercard being built.
Nah, I mean, shit, not no more.
It fell apart.
I mean, the fighter that told us about the card before we even heard anything, he not on it. He just announced he headlining somewhere else. So
right.
So I don't know. I ain't seen nothing. That shit less than a month.
You think Omar Figueroa he was supposed to fight, right?
Yeah, they did.
So we just laying maybe Omar fall out.
And you think you beat him better than Mikey?
Who?
Broner.
I feel like I can. You know what I mean? Once again, like, depends on that day, you know what I mean? Like, I'm knocking everybody out. That's my prediction on every fight. You know what I'm saying?
Broner ain't never been knocked out.
Oh, I'll be first.
Broner fought Maidana, champ.
I will be the first.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm like him. Ooh, let's bust that ass.
Oh, man, I just can't wait till I show you guys, like, you know what I mean? Show the whole world what I can do. You know
Let me ask you something. You sparred my man Jalen Phillips? You know you did.
Who? Phillip?
Jalen. Is it Jalen or Jason?
No, Jalen.
Jalen Phillips.
Probably did.
He trained out of city.
Know.
The little left-handed dark-skinned kid.
Yeah.
What about it?
How did that sparring go? When the last time y'all sparred him?
The left-handed dude at Armin's gym. Year and a half.
Oh, yeah, now? Okay.
Yeah.
Catch up with him this year.
For sure.
See what y'all like. What y'all think.
You like it?
He looked different, man. He being trained now by Miguel Diaz. The boy's different. He looked different.
Miguel training it?
Miguel Diaz. I'm waiting for a fight because I make money on him. I guarantee you he's different. Telling you. Man. And they gonna give him a 4 or 6 rounder, so he gonna fuck somebody world up.
He's a nice kid though.
He in shape.
He's been putting some fights that he wasn't ready for at the time.
No, he took them. I got the ears to the street. They told his ass don't take that Abdullah Mason fight. He took that shit. Fight. Everybody told him. Everywhere I go, everybody listen to the show. So as soon as I walk in, they're like, bro, everybody told Jalen don't take that fight. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
But he got 2 losses, right?
I think so. Yeah, he lost two dudes he shouldn't have been fighting.
He shouldn't have been fighting.
Abdullah Mason and another prospect. What was the other prospect? Do you remember?
Nah, I'd have to pull him.
Red Hot, though.
You don't remember him? The dark-skinned kid, left-handed? That Armin was training.
Yo, Coach, I gotta ask you, what's up with that guy?
Armin?
Yeah, what's up with him?
He's a circus act, bro. I don't know. He's a good dude. Man, look, we've got some things that's going on right now.
Can't really talk about it.
We can't really talk about it because there are legal issues. You know, to where they're trying to sue me, Kevin, and Floyd.
But
Harmon trying to say you his fighter.
No.
You just can't talk
more
about
serious
it.
than that.
Okay. Nah, cause he claimed everybody his fighter.
For real.
And he said you gotta pay him
to do an interview.
You know, like we go to gyms. Right. So I come to you like, yo, Kevin, you know, let me get you on the show, schedule an interview, get you some exposure. You know. What would you think if Otis asked me, no, you gotta pay me to
get Kevin on the show.
To even ask Kevin to come on your show, you got to pay me.
He hustling.
Yeah.
That's what I would be doing. I would be hustling. But for someone to ask for you to go on that show, that should be a compliment. Honestly. That would be a compliment. It doesn't matter whether you're helping the show or helping yourself or you're doing it for each other.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you as a fighter, if he asking for money for you to get an interview behind your back, how you gonna feel?
Exactly.
I'd be
imagine what he taking off the top if he asking for a cut off an interview.
He's a nice guy to a degree. When it comes
to that button switch, right? Because I think he's bipolar. I'm not gonna front. They gonna probably hit me with a defamation suit because I'm talking about him every day because he crazy. He shouldn't be doing what he doing to people.
I talk to him quite a bit. Like I said, right now some other matters going on, and I let my legal people handle it.
Yeah, I don't want to get no legal team involved, so we're going to keep it moving and go ahead and take a quick intermission, take this picture with the team, and be right back. But we want to thank you, obviously, for coming on the show. Sure. We appreciate
and I want to thank Mayweather Promotions, you know, Davis's Entertainment. Also, shout out to Cam, Davis's Questions, Leonard Allaby, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and my whole team, you know what I mean, Otis Pimpleton over here, and just the whole squad, man, you know what I mean. Whole squad, Thunderstorm team.
Dream team, win to be won.
Let's go. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Otis, you did give out your social media, correct?
Yes, sir, but I'll do it again. You can meet me, reach me at Otis, the real Otis Pimpleton Jr. at Instagram or Otis Pimpleton Jr. on Facebook.
All right, gentlemen. We appreciate it. We'll be right back.
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.